Hey guys, this is ThouArtMad. Wow, it's been quite a while since I've uploaded anything. I gotta blame high school for that. Don't concentrate on your work, you're pretty much screwed. Alright, well, this game is Ebe. This is an RPG horror game, I think made just last year. I'm not actually sure when this game was made. Okay, well, either way, this game is amazing. Graphical-wise, could be worked on, but story-wise, it's quite an amazing story. I've actually played this game a few weeks ago, and I've beaten it. I've gotten 3 of the endings, I think. There are multiple endings in this game. I'm pretty sure there's around 5 or 6 endings. I've gotten 1 good, and then 2 bad endings. And this video is to show you how to get the good ending, the best ending in my personal opinion. It's the best ending. Alright, so let's start a new game. Also, I have to apologize because I have a really bad stutter, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of blocks during the video. And the mic may be too loud, but hopefully that'll be a thing to, like, not really pay much attention to. In the early afternoon, under a gray sky, Eve and her parents were on the way to an art gallery. That's basically, like, the really small story synopsis. Did you remember everything, Eve? Oh, do you have your handkerchief? You know, okay, no, I'm not even gonna transcribe what they're saying. Because this is gonna be a really fast run. This is your first time in an art gallery. This is Eve's mother. She has red eyes, which I think is actually really awesome. And because Eve inherited the eyes as well. And like most kids nowadays, they want to be independent, so they're gonna leave their parents and go off ahead and do whatever she wants. So to make things faster, you go upstairs. There's Gary. You go down, and you immediately head for this panoramic painting. You examine it. Questionable world, exploitable. Damn. Okay, so now the music stops. You head down right away. You head to the bottom floor. I'm just making this quite fast. The lights are off. I'm making this quite fast because it's like 11 at night and I haven't slept for like a while. But then check this mirror. Window. Logic. Blood comes from behind it. But apparently it's red fluid, but whatever. Innocent children. No one's around. Lies. Check out this fish. It's one of those deep sea fishes. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I learned about these fishes a long time ago. They're so awesome. Also, there's a weird tapping. Who could this be? Lame. Shut up. Okay. And you head back to the panoramic painting, and there's a blue splotch leaking from it. Come, Ebe. Come down below, Ebe. I'll show you something. Okay, no. Like, pretty much hauling ass right now. And then you jump into this painting. Now, you're just like, holy shit, what the hell am I? Let's go this way. Because you need to go this way first. Go here, you pick up the rose. And just push it out of the way. Make your way through. Look at this painting, it's ugly. Now it's just Michael Jackson. Alright, oh god, that was terrible. I feel bad now. I like Michael Jackson. Rose back in the vase so you get full health. If you haven't played this game before, your life force is basically the rose that you pick up, and you have to heal it with these vases. Thief. I'm not a thief. Actually, I am. Stealing is fine. You know, if you just take something from like an innocent bystander, they're like totally gonna allow you to like take your wallet. Okay, so in this room, you're probably gonna take notice of this like really weird tiny dot on the floor. If you're watching through the video, it probably won't show unless it's in HD. But if you examine it, I'm an ant. I love paintings. Painting's especially cool. Your painting sucks. Okay, so what you want to do is to go up here, and Do not touch the edges. Always stay in the middle lane. And this is why. Random armors will come out of the walls to try and touch your ass. You then examine this painting and remove it from the wall. And you have the ant painting. And you... Oh, that's why you don't touch it. Oh, shit. Also, remember to save. Always save. It's very bad if you don't save and die. It's really, really bad. Also, once you pick up the ant painting, you don't talk to that ant again. He's just gonna say, like, oh my god, it's my ant painting, it's so sexy. So, you just don't talk to him, and you go to the left, and you find this hole in the floor, and you lay down the ant painting. And this I found awesome and interesting. You step over it, you kill the ant. Oh, how morbid can that be? Epilogue. Pff, lame. Pick up the green key. And this red mannequin will start chasing you all over the place. You just haul ass and get out there, and it will follow you through this room. Now, step over the ant painting again. Well, it's an idiot, so it won't follow you. And then now it's just a complete dumbass because it falls to the floor. What happened to my painting? I killed it. I'm sorry for your loss. That's life for you. Save again. Now you use the key to open this door. Now you're in this room, which shows like big eyes and a small hole in the wall to put a fish-shaped object. You take a left and just pass by this, and the weird text will appear on this wall. Click on it, play hide and seek, and now you'll have to find that man behind one of these curtains. Just go to this curtain because you'll find him instantly. Check the text, find me, you get a prize. Go up here, pick up the fish head, and you still have to find the other piece. And also, you could like keep checking the other curtains, but I suggest you don't because you'll either lose health or you'll just get a really annoying pop-up. Not a very scary pop-up, but things pop out of you. In this room, you go up here because everything is like what's that word? I don't know that word. Scripted to actually follow a certain pattern, so you need to actually examine, heal yourself, painting of a red rose, and like sometimes you have to really examine everything for like a certain event to happen. Like what's supposed to happen is that one of these statues is supposed to start moving, and then fail horribly, and it should drop the item needed to progress in the game. Last time I played this, it didn't really happen until a while. So you sort of have to wait until it just starts to move by itself. And I'm serious, sometimes it just takes so long for it to like finally start moving. Come on, fella, just start moving. Okay, you suck. In and out, that's what she said. Now, come on. Move for me. You're my lover. I would want you to move because, you know, I want to progress in the game. Please. Okay, I did your mom. Come on. Fight me. Bitch, fight me. It's this. Oh, got it. Yeah, there you go. Come on, fight me. Yes, come over here, come on, fight me. Oh, you suck. You couldn't even lay a scratch. You can't even put a scratch on me. By the way, I lied about your mom. Did I date your mom? I didn't even know if I said anything. Wow, I have a really short attention span. Put this into the hole. That was really loud on the headphones. God damn. This painting will actually try to, like, throw water at you. Don't even touch its saliva. Well, no. You check this painting twice, and looking closer, you will see a red 9. Remember that, a red 9. Over here, beware of lips. There'll be a pair of lips here. Don't even talk to them because, well, you don't need to go for that yet. And it'll try to damage you if you talk to it. And rape hands. So now there are hanging dolls. You have to check. You have to examine the one in the middle, and that one falls over. I mean down. Examine this doll, and we'll have a green 18. Remember that as well. Green 18. Go to this room. And there'll be several paintings. Each painting will have some sort of hint, like, look, the only truth speaker wears green. Stand in front of the statue, go west 3 steps, then south 1 step. That's the answer. But most of them are lying. Only one of them tells the truth, and this one, the brown one, tells the truth. Stand in front of the statue, go east 4 steps, then north 2 steps. That's the true answer. I found that the hard way. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Pull up, and you'll get a purple 4. Now there's apparent havoc outside, and look. Fight to the death? Ah, you all fail. Liar. Oh god. You go back to and then you go to this door. Hopefully you're good at math. Green X times red X times purple plus purple X equals. So it'll be 18 times red plus 4 if I'm right. And it's actually 166. I used a calculator when I first played this game because, well, I'm actually pretty bad at math. You pick up the wooden apple, and now you can feed this apple to those pair of lips. Beforehand, God, I hate those things. You give the apple. You're hungry, that food. Give it to me. Give it to the wooden apple. These. Oh, they passed now. Go through my mouth. That seems safe. Now there's a guillotine here, and this is sort of a foolproof trap. Yeah, that got me the first time I played. That got me the first time I played the game. I jumped out of my chair completely. Oh, the music in this game is so unnerving, but it's amazing. You see that? There's actually a really fast mannequin. Oh, this game just has so many ways to freak out people. Now we're in this room with and I'm actually serious. These two statues are named and What you want to do is to go to the upper left, where the lady in red is. The lady in red. Now haul ass because it's gonna start chasing you. When what you have to do is you have to go back. Come on, you have to go back to where it spawned because there'll be a red key there. And you immediately race to the red door because you don't want that lady coming anywhere. In this room, the red door would be locked. But what you have to do is to go to the upper left bookcase and check the third one to the right. It'll be like this is an animation. You don't have to examine it. You can just press nevermind, and you'll just have to push it in. Push another book in, and it immediately unlocks the door. If you watch the animation, it's actually pretty morbid, but I enjoyed it. Eternal Blessing. This sort of vase, this light blue vase, or turquoise, whatever you may interpret it as, this vase will heal you like unlimited times. Keep jamming it, and it'll just keep healing you no matter what. Original vases like those gray vases will just heal you once. It's Gary. You have a key, you take that key because taking things from strangers is fun. Not bad. Save, and then you head to the left. Yeah, like, these sort of vases only heal you once, and that's it. Head into this room. And it's the lady in blue. She's much faster than lady in red. What they have to do is to get her attention. Once you blast out of the window, you head back into the room because they can't open doors. Stupid bitches. And you pick up this rose, the blue rose. So once you get it, just haul ass because, well, you're faster than her, but she's still pretty fast. You put the rose into the vase. And you know who this rose belongs to? You guessed it. Gary. Oh, you didn't guess Gary? Oh, you're just dumb then. This thing's gone. Gary's honestly one of my favorite characters in any game. I don't know. There's just something about him that I don't know. Just something about him that makes me feel happy and joyful. What is it now? There's nothing left for you to take. I tell you. Wait, dear me, it could be something from the gallery. No shit. So basically, at this point, he just tells you his name and explains to you how if you lose all the petals on your rose, you die. My name is Gary, and you are? Silence. Silence, you say. Let's go, Eve. Gary's actually a very flamboyant man, and according to some people, he's apparently homosexual. Honestly, I don't really care. And he goes inside of Ebe. As weird and perverted that sounds, he does go inside Ebe during the game play. Like the statue, if you actually examine the statue before healing Gary, Ebe can't move it. So basically, Gary's like the Incredible Hulk compared to Ebe. And now this is another puzzle in the game with the grieving bride and grieving groom. You don't have to pay attention to them right now. So over here now, remember to save. There's a save point towards the left. So what you want to do is go here first, and there's eyes on the floor. According to some people that this isn't natural, but honestly, eyes on the floor happens to me all the time. What, you think I'm insane? You're the one who's insane. Try and face reality. Okay, so in this labyrinth, there are these red things of paint. Yeah, things. Hate my stutter. So oh god, they're coming. So what I want to do is find the northernmost one. Go down and go down and inspect this wall. There'll be a switch. Press the switch and escape this room, because those guys, if you get trapped between two, you're dead. You're dead no matter what. So what that switch did was basically unlock this door, but you don't need to inspect it right now. What you need to do is to go to this room. It'll be the room with all these chairs. And basically in this room, what you have to do is to go over here, move the chair forward, right, go to this chair, forward, and then the chair right beside it, right. Right here is a bottle of eye drops. You'll need this eye drop for, what do you think, the eyeballs. If you didn't notice, this eyeball probably has conjunctivitis. Let's stare back at it. It's looking up her skirt. Oh, you naughty eye. Darn it, I want to use eye drops. You know what? Whatever. Use eye drops. Hallelujah. Okay, no. I'm not saying hallelujah right now. Conjunctivitis sucks. I never personally got it, but it sucks. Well, it's slightly different color. There's a secret passage, and that sound did not sound like a door opening. I'm pretty sure we just crushed the eye under us. Poor eye. Probably so, because he's not reappearing. So now we picked up a glass ball. You bring it to the sperm, I mean the white snake, and you put it in. And conveniently, this drops. So apparently we couldn't just manually take it off the wall, because, you know, everything has to be automatic nowadays. Behind the big tree. By that, it means you have to go to this room and find the tree sculpture, which is over here. You check behind it, and there's a silver ring. A wedding ring? Now what would this be doing here? Well, clearly someone got rejected and just threw it into a bush. That was very insensitive of me. So with that ring, you have to go back down to the grieving bride. So the ring has to go on this hand. I'm not sure what happens if you put it on this hand, but every gameplay I've always put it on this hand just to make sure, because it's right beside the bride. Put it on, and the ring goes on the middle finger, right? Nope. You're an idiot. It's the ring finger. Well, why would you even say ring finger? And the bride, conveniently, there was a bouquet on the ground. And my humor is not funny at all. You bring the bouquet over here, and if you haven't noticed, there's this weird ass painting. Hey, flowers. Flowers are nice. Give me that flower and I'll let you through. I have the best voice acting in the world. Okay, so there's also an option to actually lend over your red rose. Don't do that, or else you die. And dying is not a good thing. Dying's painful. And you die. Chow time. See, it eats the bouquet. If you'd give it your red rose, you'd be screwed. You can go through now. This is the biggest room in the game. And this... this... Okay, I never knew that. I never knew you can save it into more files. I thought it was only 3 files. Wow. Alright, so these mannequin heads are honestly one of the creepiest things in the game, because they're just creepy. I don't know, plain creepy. You know what else is creepy? This picture. Its eyes follow me. Lame. Now you're in this huge ass room. Head up here. And look who's back. Look who just managed to follow us. So now you're at these 2 doors. This door requires a password, but this is more easy to solve. How many paintings of women are there in the room? It's a hassle to count all the paintings. So there are 14 paintings, including the ones that jump out at you. So that door's unlocked. Inside this room is basically a vase if you want to like heal yourself. So what you want to do is to go down here and inspect this painting. This is the only painting of a man in the room, and he's dead. Inspect his clothes. Numbers are 5, 6, 2, 9. But he's the hanged man, and if you inspect the whole body, he's upside down. So, truthfully, numbers would be 6295. Remember that, 6295. And you go back to this door. The lady in red's coming, so let's solve this fast. 6295. Pretty simple. You head in here. This room is pretty minimalistic, and it's glass breaking outside. This is honestly one of the easiest puzzles, if you would even call it a puzzle. You basically have to push this to the left until it stops moving, and there was a sound. That's basically a door unlocking. Pretty simple. Oh, you. He wants me. So go to this door now because now it's been unlocked. The mirror room. Glass breaking. And look how tall he is. Gary is like a giant compared to Eve. Eve's 9 years old, and every 9-year-old girl I've seen is probably tall enough to qualify as a 9-year-old girl typically. But Gary, geez, he's probably like 6'7" or something. Oh, what are you doing here? Get out, you're drunk. Check the mirror again. Creepy. Lame. Oh god. What is that? A mannequin head, Gary. Okay, now in this game there are 2 variables we have to pay in mind. Gary is basically his happiness and his trust towards you. So you'll need to increase that amount by answering multiple choice questions in the game. And for this, you have to either cover your eyes or stop Gary. In this case, you have to stop him because it would be very immature for him to kick it. And for the second variable, I'll explain that later because right now it has nothing. It has nothing to actually do with this right now. Over here, there's a lady in green now, and she's guarding a key. What we have to do is to get her attention away from the key so you can pick it up. And another lady, two lady in red. Oh, and lady in blue came back. You know what? Lame. Let's save and head into this room because now you have the green key. And this room is in the art gallery. You can just sit down and pay attention. I don't know if anything happens if you stay there for too long, but it's lame. Ooh, don't these two look familiar? Couple. What is it, Abe? Huh? These people in the painting are your dad and mom? Sure. Yeah, the mother. The father, I don't even see a resemblance. Eve's just quiet. She's not tough. She's just quiet. Alright, so this bookcase in the bookshelf in the middle, move it to the right so it'll block the window. Because, well, things happen if you don't block it. Bad things happen. Try to get out of here. Door won't open. Completely locked. Who's there? I said, who's there? Okay, no. So at this point, you have to wait until those ladies start to break through this wall. Yeah, they're gonna break through this wall. They're actually that powerful. And the reason why you put this in front of the window because they smash through the window. And when you smash through the window, more of them will come in. A lot more will come in. You better have to haul ass this part because look how much there are. They're like everywhere. You have to run over to this door right away. And this part is basically a cutscene. Ugh. Those pictures on the wall are just creepy as fuck. Pant. That should be far enough. We certainly showed them. And she collapses. Ib, stay with me now. Ib. Shit, I said Ib. I never like calling her Ib. So now at this point I should stay silent because it's just a cutscene. It was a nightmare. Sorry if I scared you there. I'm not sure how loud this is. Ah. We slept inside Gary's coat. Morning, Ebe. How you feeling? I had a nightmare. Also, this part of the game sort of surprised me in a really funny way. And this is why. Ebe, would you take a look at the pocket of that coat? There's a piece of candy. I don't know. That just made me laugh because, well, I don't know, lolicon pedophilia. That doesn't really relate, but to me it sort of does. I don't know. I just found it amusing. I love the music in this game. Like, this song is basically the extended version of the title music. I love it. I love all the songs in this game. We don't need to, but yeah, you know, we're not coming back here. And this room is a big factor to actually get the good ending. You have to pick up his coat and pass it over to him. And now you have to speak with him 7 times. I'm serious, 7 times. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's basically it. And basically, what he was talking about mostly relates to what happened to the people in the gallery, and also about Ebe. He cares about Ebe. So adorable. It actually is really adorable. I'm ready. I don't know why, but like, like some people say because I'm a guy I shouldn't really find things that adorable, but honestly, I just think they're very misguided. Now there's knocking on the door. Lame. Don't even have to go through that. And another way you can get a good end, and to have a better chance to get a good ending, you have to go through this maze. Like, I'm serious. Go through, and it locks on you. And this yellow guy, this yellow mannequin will start to like chase you around. But what you have to do is to click on this button, the middle picture, the blue button. Click it, then this. Oh, and then this part will unlock. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was terrible. So it basically locks up. Do not click any of the other buttons, or else it'll just activate more of the mannequins. Learn that the hard way. And check this picture because it also helps. Ebe, have you heard about milk puzzles? I haven't. Blah blah blah. Milk puzzle is basically a puzzle that doesn't really form a picture. You just have to connect all the pieces until the entire puzzle is until all the puzzle pieces are actually connected to each other. Oh, I love the name of this. Fleeting Thoughts on a Moonlit Night. I don't know. Very intriguing. Go to the left. And another mirror. This mirror tells you it tells you if you've done everything right to get the good ending, and it also tells you if you're doing anything wrong. Gary will become the Incredible Hulk again for us. Thank you, Gary. So there's this cord in the room. You have to pull this cord, and nothing seemingly happens. But when you go outside, you'll be back over here where the knocking was occurring, and there's now text on the wall. What is the title of the large floral painting and Gretena's exhibition? Could it be the password? The big fish painting. And Ebe is very, very illiterate, so she couldn't really read any of the names of the paintings, but note, Realm Abyss picture, it's Abyss. It's always Abyss. I swear, it's always Abyss. But honestly, I've never actually chosen any of the other options except for Abyss. So I'm not sure if they'll actually work with the door. And it's the password for the door. Abyss of the Deep. Gary's so smart. And honestly, I don't know what this painting actually depicts. It's called Separation. I'm just gonna call it Black and Red Lines. The lights. It's too dark to see. Ebe, are you there? I'm not. Okay, do not put ... or else it just makes him really scared. I'm here. It's a problem. I had a lighter. Oh, Gary, well, this is very interesting. Every Saturday. Alright. And there's nothing else you do in this room, but a fun thing to do is to check this bookcase. Best story ever. Oh, by the something my finger over a beautiful something. With her, I presume, finger she. Or tongue. Gary closed the book. Don't read this kind of stuff till you get older. It's a porno. Gotta love those messages. And now there's weird text, which basically tells you not to burn any of the pictures. I'm serious. Like, don't look. We request that you please report the use of any matches, lighters, or the like. Interesting. So you check this mirror again. It'll be completely normal, like Ebe and Gary. And you can tell if you did something wrong if one of the two characters are covered by some sort of black distortion. If you see that, well, you sort of messed up the entire ending. Entire path to get to good ending. To get the good ending. Oh, my bad. Go here and oh, look at this, Mary. Oh, Eve, that's not nice. Just don't push random people over. If they're old women, it could be fine, but like, oh my goodness, oh goodness, I'm so mean. This girl's Eve. We're in the art gallery, but then we somehow found ourselves lost in this place. Oh, Gary, you don't know. You don't know. You don't even fucking know. Will you come with us? Gary, you don't fucking know anything. Mary. Mary then, nice to meet you. Yeah. And this is where the second variable comes in. That variable is basically Mary's anger. You can't make her angry, and there are ways not to make her angry. First way is to basically act nice to her. So say, sure, nice to meet you. Yay! And the two go inside Ebe. And well, Gary's being overprotective and wants you to heal. And Mary also has a rose, a yellow rose. Wow, Eve's rose is red. My rose is yellow. I like yellow and also pink. Oh, blue. Also, I didn't realize this before, but Mary is actually a child. I thought she was like the same age as like a Gary, or maybe like in the middle between Ebe and Gary, but apparently she's about the same age as Ebe. Flowers of jealousy. More like jealousy of silence. Okay. Check out this room. Bunnies. Red eyes. I love bunnies. The painting. This room. Why am I so unsettling? Gary, you don't like bunnies? What is wrong with you? Who can't not like bunnies? Also, just click not sure. Creepy? Gary, you know nothing. Bunnies are like man's best friend, other than dogs. So fluffy. And now, yeah, you basically have to read this. You basically have to read this bookshelf, and that bunny ornament will jump to its death. And it drops a violet key. Conveniently enough. Shit happens. That's what you have to know about horror games. Shit happens. All you have to know. Tentacles. We all know what tentacles happen. We all know what happens when tentacles appear out of nowhere. Hopefully these two are wearing chastity belts. That scared me. Eve, are you hurt? That was scary. Maybe we can cut it down. What is it? The vines are made of stone. Bullshit. Yeah, we got a key. Should we go look? No! I'd rather not split up. Also, I'm sorry, I'm probably really annoying, but I don't know, I've been taught that if you speak more, your stuttering will eventually, like, you'll eventually get used to the pattern of your voice. So yeah, so basically what you have to do now is to basically examine all the boxes, all the boxes around, and this can be bullshit because Mary will actually find a palette knife in there, and that's a bad idea. Let's try it. No. Exactly. She picks up the palette knife. That will not come in handy later on, especially for you. Examine this box, and then the lights will start flickering. And then now look, the red mannequin is blocking the door, so now you won't be able to get out of the room and find Gary and do bad things to him. No. And unfortunately, Ebe and Mary are not even, don't even add up as the Hulk. I mean Gary, so they're lame. So we just keep going. And look who it is, the same person back in the gallery. It's gonna make it. Look at this grilled glass ball. It's gonna make it. Gonna make it. Nope. Lame. That's what came from the clown. So that was the nose. Lame. You don't need to read these, but it's fun too. I want you to have fun. No. Come to a fun world without any adults. That's even stupider. We'll be together. Ah, he just wants to screw her. Remember to save, and now, these things will be introduced. These are patches for you to be able to switch gameplay between Ebe and Gary. They're taking their time. What if something happened? No, you know why? We're deaf. Oh, Gary, you were so protective before. You shouldn't have let her go. No. I suppose I'll investigate that room again. Yes, please. I want to see the bunnies. Bunny! Oh. Bunny? What did you do with Bunny? Man, either way, you're still cute. This is cute. Gary, what are you talking about? This is still cute. It still is. And you'll have to examine this bookshelf, and you'll be able to move this out of the way. And presto, hole in the wall, which you'll be able to get through. Let's save it, Gary. Now what you have to do, and now over here there'll be 4 cords. Only pull this cord, the first one, the second one from the left. And this will push that painting down towards that gap which was in Ebe's gameplay, allowing her to continue. Don't click any of the other ones because for example, if you pull this one, it'll drop a mannequin and that will anger Mary. And you'll know why it'll anger Mary later in the gameplay. This one will lose health, this one will lose health. All 3 will make you lose health. Let's head back to Ebe with the red rose patch. Ebe, look, now we can no shit. Stare intently. Ebe, what are you doing? Come on, let's cross. No. It's too cute to cross over. But you know, shit happens. Doing, doing, doing. And now, sorry, I almost burped there. You push this down into the gap. And Gary will be able to move that as well. But now let's just keep going with Ebe and Mary. At this point, she'll ask you some questions. Hey Ebe, can I ask you something? Is Gary your dad? No. Lame. So dad's someone else. I see. Is your mom nice, Ebe? Not when she's mad. Yeah, she gets mad at you, Ebe. Lame. We'll see your parents again soon. And then she'll ask you another question. If you haven't angered her to this point, she'll ask you this. So you'll know if you've already angered her. So now she's asking you if only 2 people could survive, who would you choose, Gary or her? Say Mary, because that'll make her happy. Yeah, sure. You'll be free. So now there'll be this weird gas. Do not step into the gas. It'll just be very painful. and your spirit will be lost. Let's head back to Gary. See, as you can tell, this has fallen from the upper floor. Move this into this triangle-shaped hole, and that unlocks the door. Look who it is, creepy doll. Disturbing doll. Hello there, Gary. I don't like being alone. Take me with you. Fuck you. And now it'll start teleporting. Telling it to, like, take it with you. But no, it's too ugly. But it's cute at the same time. But it's ugly. But just ignore it. You don't need to examine them to actually continue. You only have to examine the last one. And it's this one. A disturbing doll. Also, do not kick it. That'll anger Mary. Move it out of the way. And plus, it's cute and ugly. It's locked. Take me. No. Now, while you're in this room, let's head back to Ebe because you'll need to unlock some items, unlock some things to actually let him progress as well. There's something on the table, the tree key. We'll need that later. And what you want to do is to take this mannequin off the table. Only this mannequin. If you take any of the other ones off, it'll damage you and won't do anything else. But by knocking that one over, gas will start leaking into this room, and that'll help. Gary a lot. So now that you have the key, you can go to this room. But then there's a lock on it. Heavenly Thread, Worry, and Marvelous Night. If you were with Gary, there would be another painting called Marvelous Night, if I'm correct. And then you just click Marvelous Night, and this will automatically unlock the door. Even don't walk away from the door. And you would want to check this last bookcase because, well, you'll sort of need it to unlock another part of the game. Only check the J page, juggling, and the number 6223. Remember that in your mind, 6223. A work based on a juggler. Yeah, whatever. Gretena does not use real people. And beside it is, I honestly did not notice this before. There's a hole in the wall for you to put the key in. What did it do, Abe? What did it do? Shut up. Alright. Actually, no, don't shut up. Why? Because I said so. Abe, you're so confused. Fuck you. So you save again. And now, if you walked into this room before and examined this painting, the fisherman won't be here. But now he is. So what you want to do is to head back to Gary. And in the same place where the fisherman would be, there'd be a hook. So you'd want to go into this room. And there's gas all over the place, seeping from underneath the floor. The gas damages you a lot. Damages you by 1 every time you take a step, like this. What you want to do is to inspect this umbrella. Take it, then head out the room as fast as possible. Eternal blessing. Heal yourself. Examine the room to the left, and there'll be these pillars which, well, look. Collect the 7 balls of paint, and then the room will be colored and your bridge will be made. Because on Ebe's side, there's actually this other room which is completely colorless, and you will need to actually make that bridge in that room because there's a huge gap in the floor, and on the other side, there's the key to unlock part of the room. So that's 1 ball of paint. Let's go back into the gas room. There's now a ball of paint over there. That piece of paint. Ball of violet paint. Glass. Let's heal ourselves. We don't want to die, do we? Oh, also, yeah, we have the umbrella now. You put the umbrella on the hook. Logic. Yeah, Gary. No shit. So now what you have to do is you have to inspect this painting. It's called juggling. Did we just read something about juggling? Yes. And the number 6223. Correct. Oh, thank you. Gives you ball of paint, blue. Oh, no, thank you. Let's say for good measures. Oh, you. Hey, what are you doing? I want to play too. This isn't a game. Do you think this is a game? Yes. Well, you're wrong. Essentials of color. You have to check this bookcase because that ball of paint towards the right is blocked off by bookcases, bookshelves. And it conveniently drops a green ball of paint. You head out of here because the bookcases apparently can't move. And what you have to do now is to go back to Ebe. Because now the fisherman would have caught the umbrella. It's not really logical, but if you really think hard, if you really think about it, it is logical now. Because, you know, there's a lot of crap in the ocean nowadays. And you go back to the room where the mountain ants were. And this painting, which is with lady without her umbrella, but it could be a lady with a boner, but give the umbrella to her, and it starts raining in the room. The logic blows my mind. So now that that's raining, you can actually head back to Gary, because the crack in the floor caused by Ebe now allows water to seep into the vase. Actually, keep healing yourself as you go for the cord. Pull the cord, and the gas is turned off. Strange gas is gone. Let's do it again because, well, it's there and it's unlimited. So what you can do now is go over here. What's that sound? Harry Potter. The bookcases have moved. Bookshelves have moved by themselves. And now we have access to the pink ball. So now, what you have to do is to examine this bookcase right here. It contains paintings by Guaratana in alphabetical order. Only check page M. Mary, the last work of Guaratana's life. When the girl appears almost lifelike, naturally she's not based on a real person. Mary! She's actually pretty adorable. It can't be that's Mary? No, it's Martha. No, it's Hillary Clinton. She doesn't exist? What does that mean? It means she doesn't exist. She's Ebe right now. No way. What's that sound? I heard Mary's secret. So, well, actually, no. Yeah, we're already fully healed. And the doll would have moved down here. Let's see what it has to say. I picked up something good. I'm making it my treasure. Oh, may I take it from you? No. Okay, I'll take it from you. Its stomach looks bigger somehow. Check the doll. We ripped open its stomach to retrieve a red glass ball. That's sort of morbid. Oh, it's mad. You know why? Because we just ripped open its stomach and took its treasure. Okay, don't be a pussy. Go in. And you can go out and go back in as much as you want. But once you pick up this ball, you're gonna go through you're gonna go through hell. Look at these dolls. Wouldn't it be awesome to have like 20 of them just in your room staring back at you whenever you sleep? There's something on the ground. Ball of white paint. That's 7 other balls. But now once you try to leave, it's locked. Let's have another treasure hunt. Who has the key? So now shit happens. Check this out. It's like a Silent Hill Otherworld transition. I love that. So what you have to do now is to find the key from one of these dolls, or else this huge doll is gonna like is gonna make you like insane. This doll right here has the key. This doll right here. I love this movie. It's almost, it's like the 3D is like so, okay, no, fuck that. Hurry so fast, oh my god. Damn, Gary, you're like faster than Usain Bolt. Let's check that room again. I don't even want to go near that room. Aw, Gary. I feel so sorry for you. So the door's open now. You found all the 7 balls. The Dragon Balls. So Gary can now move on. Go ahead. Please let her be safe. Aw, Gary, you care for Ebe. Mary? Mary, come on. Mary? I'm Mary. Oh, I'm Mary. I'm Mary. Mary, go home. You're drunk. Mary? Mary, pick it up and put it aside so you can move. This is why you don't give crazy bitches palette knives. No, no, Mary, come on, Mary, please, I don't want to play a game right now. Mary. And stay away. Mary, just stay away. Use the brown key. Finally got away from that bitch. Ah, fuck. Where are you going, Ebe? Why are you going by yourself? We promised we'd be together. Why are you running? And Gary comes to the rescue. What are you doing, Mary? Trying to cut her. We were just playing hide and seek. Stay way up. Oh, it's almost as if the knife went right through her. Aww. Ebe loves Gary. Must have been scary. Okay, honestly, if someone would have to go through all this shit, they'd probably be completely messed up afterwards. So now we're going on without Mary. Mary isn't moving a muscle. It looks real, but it's a fake. And now that the gas is gone, we can go over here. Look, it's another statue. Hulk skills. So let's check this painting. No, thank you. Aspiration. Bye. Okay, guys, we're almost done the game. Whoa, squids. This is the final level of the game. And a step here. I love the music on this part of the game because this game is insane. And this music really intensifies the feeling that you know that it really intensifies the insanity that they have to go through. No. Oh shoot. Move aside. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh. That's cool. So basically I can just click the menu and they'll go away. Actually, don't try that. Let's go to the sketchbook. Also, Gary, this isn't realistic. Okay, if this was my house, I would shoot myself. And take note of these 2 flowers, the tulip bud and this bloom flower, because we'll have to come back to this bud later on. Don't have to go in this house now. Keep going forth. Once you're in this part of this town per se, you head up here where you inspect this shack looking. What? The pink key. Toy box. I guess there's a key there. Let's find it, Ebe. Don't heal yourself. Let's save. If you have full health, don't heal yourself because you don't really need it yet. Butterflies! Lame. So in this house, you have to go over here and... Is that a trash can? Bucket. It's a bucket. Let's take the bucket. You'll need that later, and... Fuck. Oh. Don't tell me that was. She's after us. She's probably gonna try and castrate him right now. As for Ebe, well, I don't know. Probably gonna make Ebe play hide and seek forever. So now that that's done, what you can do? What? Excuse me, butterfly. Butterfly. You don't need to go here right now. Just keep going left from here. Logic. Water. Upon feel the water, share the water, fill the bucket. Fill the bucket. Don't try to touch the water because I am assuming it could damage you. That's what I'm assuming. And now that you have a bucket of water, you can put that water on the bud. It'll bloom. You inspect it again, and there'll be a gallery key. So you go back over here, and this huge building is the gallery. Gary, Ebe, Pandora's box, Mary, fucker. Okay, so you check back, you see Pandora's box. You have to open it. And pay attention to the symbols that appear. What was all that? There's something left in the box. It's a mirror, a little mirror. So let's head back up here, and there's a new butterfly. You have to inspect it. A butterfly. Butterfly has an eye pattern on it. That's a hint. So right now, we have to go over here, and there will be this weird orange spot in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road, it's called fake sunlight, apparently. So you can inspect it and just talk with Gary. Stand still, put on the mirror. You have to talk with Gary 7 times, just like that room after the nightmare. So let's do this. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sometimes he just like repeats the same words over and over again, but occasionally he changes to another subject. And there's one where he talks about macarons and how he wants to take Ebe to like a restaurant to eat some. And also, you use the mirror to melt the ice on the door over there. Also logical. So, I'm going here. And this puzzle screwed me over so many times because I didn't really realize what to do. So up here is basically the largest hint for it. Start, heart, eye, moon, sun, flower, spiral, apple. I don't know what that is. I think that's like a... shit. Okay, so those shapes that flew out of Pandora's box, they're basically scattered all over the town. And you'll need... And this diagram here is basically the town... It symbolizes the town. Like, this is where we started, this is where the gallery is, this is where the butterfly was, and this is where we are now, that, like, fake sunlight house. So the heart is right here on one of the houses. The eye, as we've inspected, is on the butterfly. The moon was above the lake. The sunlight is where we are now. The tulip was where we first started. The spiral is over here on the board, which we didn't inspect at all. My bad. And the apple is something that we didn't inspect either. It's actually over here on a tree. So we click there. And now, blue thing. It's bottom left. And this key suddenly appears. You take the plastic key and you head over to the left and into this house. I didn't want to go around the whole town to actually find the shapes because that would be too time consuming, and I assume right now the video is over an hour or a little bit under an hour. We found the toy box. Oh shit, we didn't save. Oh my god. Because you're very susceptible in dying in this upcoming part. So I should have saved. Oh, don't make the mistake like I did. And Mary pushes you, and we fall into the toy box. Okay. Oh, my voice is so strange right now. Oh, that's okay. I just fell. Just broke my arm and my leg and everything else. So right now we've lost the rose. So we have to find Gary. Where's Gary? Where's Gary? Like, I can't see him. Oh, Gary, there you are. Hit my head. Okay, well, I broke every bone in my body. Don't be a pussy. I'm fine. I'm fine. Actually, no, wait, I'm not fine. At any rate. Please follow the scribbles. Is this the toy box? Eh, sure. You lost your rose. Damn! It's not good at all. Let's find it. So Eve's rose is actually on the upper right corner of this entire map. See, there it is. Note, if you don't have very good vision, or you don't really or if you don't really notice small objects, then you may have to like search harder. Also, you only have one petal left, so you're pretty screwed. Although this is also good because if you have a full rose, a 5-petal rose, that means you're gonna get a bad ending. Sorry about that. So you have to go to the bottom center corner now. Bottom center, and you'll find this key, the pink key. Also pretty small, and it also blends in with the picture it's on, so it's sort of hard to notice. Then another Silent Hill transition. The dolls will come to life. Run and go through this door. I mean stairs. And do not go back down there. You have 1 petal left. Go down there and you're dead. Just keep following this path. And look where we are. I'm just lucky that I didn't die because I didn't save. If I saved, we would have started from where the toy box was. Toy box, but I didn't. So if I died there, I would have had to redo the puzzles all over again. So right here, we have to burn them because you know, I'm a pyromaniac child. Burn them. Success! It worked. So yeah, always save. This is the final level in the game. Mary? Who's there? Eve, Gary, you're both okay? Mary, that's a good thing. No, Mary, that's a good thing. Mary, leave me alone. Mary, stop. Ah! You have to inspect this painting right away because she chases you and she's as fast as you. A little bit faster, actually. Remove painting, start painting, burn the painting. Because this painting is Mary. So yeah, that's basically the whole game. Just to take down Mary. Now this is another big factor to actually achieve the good ending. Gary's hand has been cut open. So you have to give the handkerchief to him. The handkerchief is a huge part of the ending. If you don't hand it over to him, you screwed yourself. And this is like the farthest part of the game. And now it's covered in blood. Mary, you know you're fake, but like I love you. We all love you. You know. Fuck you. I'm a very insensitive person. Very let's heal. Because things still happen in this town. As you can tell from this entire playthrough, I was very insensitive and very childish towards everything. So now you go back to the center of the entire town where you enter the room which was locked before. So now you're going down the stairs, through the hole in the night. Okay, no, I'll stop singing. Well, this looks familiar. So now what you have to do is to wait. I'm my fucking clerk. You have to go up and you have to go back to that panoramic painting. Oh, and also check this out. Still life on table. Coupled towers. Worry. Hangman. Eve is no longer illiterate. She finally learned some words over the course of time she was in this hellhole. Except for here. Once you go in, there's no going back. Once all the time here will be lost. Will you still jump in? What's this real fabricated world? Lame. Here's the former gallery. So, Gary jumps in flawlessly. 10 out of 10. So, Eve is about to go in, but then look. Mother? So yeah, her mother is here apparently. But that's just an apparition. Her mother in this world is fake. It's the fake mother. And she'll try to convince you to go with her. That's a fake mother. Follow her, you'll get the bad ending, and Eve will possibly die afterwards. Eve, going mother? No. Gary's hand. Alright. And we're back at the art gallery. And note, like the description back in the Bad World said, you'll lose all your time here. So look. Wait, I have to do hold on. She's illiterate again. She's very illiterate. Oh my goodness. So you head down. Look, mother and father, they're fine. I do. Sure, I'll be an artist. I'd love to be an artist after all that shit I had to go through. Fuck you. It's Gary! Gary, it's Eve! Gary, look, it's me! What is it, little lady? What are you looking at? It's a rose sculpture, I guess. I feel somehow sorrowful. I'm sorry if I said anything to trouble you. Ebe. Wait, what? Who's Ebe? Memory loss. It just kind of came out. How odd. Actually, have we perhaps met? No, Gary, come back. A handkerchief. Where did I get this? This is yours. My word, it's true. Ebe. Your name's right on it. Why is it in my pocket? Plus blood on it. He remembers. He remembers. I was wounded on the hand, and a girl gave me her handkerchief. This handkerchief was given me as a gift. It was a gift from Ebe. He completely remembers everything. And Mary. Oh, Mary, you will be remembered. And Ebe remembers Gary. Got back safely. We did it! This ending honestly warms my heart so much. I don't know. Like, and normally nothing really warms my heart that often. I'm pretty insensitive towards a lot of topics, but this game really warmed me up. Is it alright if I keep this handkerchief a while longer? It wouldn't do to return as it is. I'll have to make it clean and then give it back. Because we will see each other again. Guys, that was Ebe. That was the full game. Pretty short game actually, but a very, very good game. Its story was absolutely outstanding. Its graphics weren't that well, but the story just completely overtook that. Music along with it, like right now, the music that's playing, it's beautiful. Like, this game, if someone were to make like a better copy of the game that's like has better sprites, it just wouldn't do it. Like the original for this, there's something about it that just completely gives it much better value, if you know what I mean. The music's also amazing. Like, I'm pretty sure this sword, like this music right now, I'm pretty sure it's made by Yasukochi Guitar. I'm not sure if it is Yasu, because the BGM and sound effects were actually downloaded from like a lot of sources. Oh, this game was absolutely amazing. Yep, there it is. End. Promise of reunion. The best ending of the game. I love this picture right now. He was adorable. And Gary, I don't know, he's just like, fuck yeah, I survived that shit. Well, guys, that's it. What more can I say? If you've never played this game before, I suggest you play it, because this game, off the charts, outstanding. And this is like the kind of game that does not need a sequel. It's just good standalone, because like, one, sequels ruin everything, and like it just leaves you to imagine what could have happened. And imagination is much stronger. Imagination can be stronger than reality. As strange as it may sound, it's sort of true. Because fantasy, anything's possible. So guys, that was an entire walkthrough for Ebe, the good ending. So now, what's left for me to do? Because I have a lot of stuff to do afterwards. Probably won't be posting anything for another long while. But on March the 26th, a Slender the Arrival will be released to the public, and I'm probably gonna pre-order the game, because like I've mentioned in my other video, if I bought the game, I would make a walkthrough out of it, or a playthrough. including the beta as well, because I heard there was a beta. So keep checking back on my channel, because who knows, I might just make more videos and you may not even notice unless you're a subscriber. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. If you didn't enjoy it, well, that's completely fine, honestly. Except if you did like it, well then, why not like the video? So, this is ThouArtMad, and I guess I'll see you guys later.